Blue Lock Chapter 341 just dropped. I'm not gonna waste any time, we're just gonna get straight into it.
Rensuke Kunigami-sama. The answer lies in battle. Become the ultimate physical combat warrior.
And we open up with the training that Kunigami was going through as he's boxing, it looks like.
The special training I gave him focused on honing the sense of spacing needed for combat sports, as well as building the sort of physique that will keep him on his feet in physical collisions.
We see our goats, Anri, Ego, Chigiri, Batra, and...
Those are useful assets for a striker, of course, but they'll be weapons that will make him excel in any position. So that's why you swapped in Kunigami-kun as a defensive midfielder this half.
And back on the field with the action, the ball's up in the air. Charles, Shido, and some random are looking up at it.
Right. By using him at the same time as Ryusei Shido and Shoei Barou, we've made it easy to counterattack since we have so many players on offense. That's why this match, Rensuke Kunigami will use his body as a shield to interrupt France's counters.
And bro, what were they doing to him in the wild card? Like, what is this? How do they have all these stats? What are these visuals?
He's our defensive tank.
And even Kunigami looks surprised that he hit that block, but the crowd is loving it. Woo! Kunigami! Nice save, Burlygami! And the ball goes right over to Ryu.
I'll keep it going.
The tables have turned, folks. Blue Lock Japan is making its counterattack. And back in Isagi's head,
Ego-san's plan is working. Karasu is still the center of our attacks. That'll let me focus on moving behind the main formation and striking the enemy's weak spots. This is the two-sided strategy Ego-san devised to let us strike back in the second half.
So yeah, I guess they're going with a Karasu and Isagi system. I haven't really seen it in action yet, but maybe they'll cook.
Run! Leave it to me!
Little passes between Hiyori and Ryo, love to see it.
We're keeping up with France better than the first half, and it's wearing on our opponents.
Ah! This back and forth is rough. Stick on them!
But one thing is still nagging on me. Hello. You won't get away.
You got good eyes, butterfly lashes.
I still can't visualize how to beat Hugo. If I became this team's second best and totally focused on passing, it would get easier to attack. But I'd just be doing what Hugo described and try to be suitable for the sake of victory.
And that's not the role Ego-san wants for me. Okay, come on, Isagi. I know, like, you know, you put Ego high up on a pedestal, but at a point, like, you have to understand you're doing this for you, not because Ego just taught you to do it. You broke out of it before. Literally last match, you were saying that his soccer's not enough for you.
If I'm gonna live as the world's best striker, I've got to find a new theory to beat Hugo with my own goals.
We see Isagi with the nose, sharp as hell, got that little Annie nose going on. And Barou pulls up on him.
You're not yourself, loser. I can't smell a goal from you. According to Ego's orders, the plan was for me to exploit your moves to score goals. But you're useless. In this match, you're not the king.
And Barou finally getting his lick back for what Isagi did to him in the second selection. It's only taken him about like a good 300 chapters.
Barou! Can you instinctively sense how weak my vision of the future is?
And it looks like it because Barou's dashing off, looking for a new future on the field.
Time to find new prey. Guess I'm on my own to find someone worth devouring.
And then we see the crow. You already know who it is. It's fucking Karasu.
Isagi and I are alike. We had the same soccer IQ, and we came to Blue Lock with the same worries. Like him, I wanted to be a striker, but there was an uncomfortable gap between my dream and the roles I got stuck filling. My desires don't match my capabilities. I know that all too well. I'm best at manipulating the ball in the midfield and setting up balanced attacks. I'm suited to being a midfielder. Even so, I couldn't give up my dream of being a striker, which is why I fought so hard to stay in Blue Lock. But bit by bit, that gap between me and Isagi has grown. And before I knew it, Isagi was a striker in the spotlight. It pisses me off, but I got stuck in the shadows. So I've been wondering, what does Isagi have that I don't? Even if I manage to hang on, when am I going to see the light of day?
This is good character development for Karasu. We needed this.
I'm grateful to Ego-san for bringing me to this stage, but do I need Ego-san's philosophy anymore? I can't help wondering.
And he's remembering what Hugo said to Isagi.
If you embrace your destiny at second best, Blue Lock can get even stronger. That's why Hugo's words struck so deep. It made sense to me.
Over here, chameleon!
This is Blue Lock's limit with Isagi as number 1.
Thanks, Karasu!
So if I'm second best, I can change Blue Lock.
And Hugo seems to be recognizing Karasu's talent.
You really are good, Tepto Karasu. I don't think this method is the complete answer. But for now, it's a choice for the future, where I don't have to give up my dream of being the world's best striker.
And is it really Karasu? Because I feel like it is, but whatever.
Nice change up.
Pass, damn it. Let's go, Wandering Crow. If I can create a goal here and now, I can beat Isagi. I'll turn it all around. Blue Lock's gonna be my team.
And we get the double spread of the ball with the wings propelling forward. Okay, this is a pretty sick spread. I can't lie. Karasu, as much as I want to hate you, your aura is a bit too strong. So, you know, I'll give you some props here.
An impeccably timed forward pass, and it's going to Isagi. My secret weapon is him, the demon you can't handle.
And we see the ball go over to Shido, and he's smiling.
My egotism is ready to burst.
And that is the end of chapter 341, Choice for the Future. Boy, where do we even start? Let's just head back to Karasu. Because, boy, I am conflicted as hell. Don't get me wrong, a part of me is really happy that we're getting some solid Karasu development. I've wanted to see his character grow and change for a while now, so it's actually really nice to see that, but at what cost, man? At what cost? Because I feel like he's just going in such a backwards direction. That's not to say that he's regressing, like, as a character. Like, this is still objectively character development, and I'm really glad to see him getting the shine, but I feel like it's just not the right way, like, for him to grow as a player. He's growing as a character, but just not as a player. There is a difference. And I want to see the best for Karasu. I want to see him grow as a player that becomes the best version of himself for himself, and I just feel like he's refusing to do that because he's so caught up on this short-term win of just beating out Isagi or just getting a goal or even just winning this trance match. Because don't get me wrong, I know how important this match is, but even if they won this match with Karasu's strategy of becoming the second best, it's not something they can rely on at all, at least not consistently. Because like I said before, we've already seen what happens with the Japan team when they sort of play in that sense that abandons egotism. I'm not saying that Karasu has to be a dickhead and just play for his own goals all the time with no sense of sportsmanship, but what I am saying is that he should be playing with this concept of what I'm doing right now is so I can become the best version of myself. Obviously, having the team winning should be a product of that, but what Karasu is doing right now isn't that. What he's doing is, I'm going to play like this so my team can win right here, right now. There is going to be no long-lasting benefit for Karasu as a player with the strategy whatsoever, and I feel like it is only going to kill his possibilities in the future, and I just don't want that for him. I want to see him grow. I want to see him be able to progress more as a player, and I just feel like if he keeps going down this path, even if they win here, it's just not going to turn out well for him. And as for Barou and what he said to Isagi, I can't even hate because Barou is right. Isagi's being kind of useless right now. Like, lock in, Isagi. Do something crazy. And I really did mean it. It does seem like Barou is getting his get back for everything that happened in the second selection. And it's kind of satisfying to see. If anything, I kind of hope Barou digs more on Isagi in the later chapters. Isagi definitely needs to be taken down a peg, even if he's trying to awaken at this moment. I just feel like he needs to suffer more in order to really earn it. And Barou is low-key contributing to that, so, you know, W Barou. And Barou said he is looking for new prey, so does he devour Shido? I don't know. I don't really think we've ever seen Barou and Shido play on the same team like this, so I don't know. It'd be kind of weird, because Shido's whole playstyle sort of revolves around just doing his own thing completely free, but Barou's playstyle, like, also revolves around that. Barou is a bit more limited, because his whole concept is devouring other players, namely Isagi, and that's kind of my point, because he can now devour Shido if he calculated everything properly. I just feel like that'd be such a crazy sight to see Shido of all players getting devoured. What would that even look like? And as for Kunigami becoming the defensive tank, I'm fine with this for now. For now, I think this is an okay role for Kunigami to play. He definitely needs something like this to get him back in the game, but I do want to see him develop in a meaningful way. I had one of my commenters tell me that they don't think the wildcard story is going to be expanded upon, and I really hope that's wrong, because I do feel like that is something that doesn't need to be expanded upon. It's such a crucial part of his character that has changed him drastically, and if that just doesn't get expanded upon at all, then that is just bad writing. It's just bad writing. I feel like that has to happen. Otherwise, it's like the biggest missed opportunity ever, and yeah, I don't know, Kaneshiro doesn't seem like the guy to miss that sort of opportunity to me. I kind of feel like Barou is going to score the next goal here, because I know Shido has the ball, but I feel like that's just Kaneshiro faking us out, but honestly, I have no idea. It could go either way. Shido goal, Barou goal, hell, even no goal. Even though I feel like Loki, once again, he's not even in this chapter because he's not doing jack shit this game. I feel like Loki's not going to get a goal either, so hey, I'll be happy. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Remember, if you enjoyed it, to like, comment, subscribe, because it means the world to me, especially since most of you don't. But until the next video, I'll see ya. Peace.